Hi everyone, this is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage for your today's love energy reading. I've been having some computer troubles for the last couple days because there's been an enormous amount of energy streaming through here. If you looked at the live stream that I did about the full moon, you'll understand what I mean. I thought that moment was past, but this morning I just finished recording this video and the whole file was corrupted and disappeared, so I'm going to make one more try. So I decided I just would leave the cards, and maybe that's what the intention is from the universe. The energy that we have is moving forward into this place of healing at the full moon, which is coming tomorrow. And we have a lot of things in transition. Spirit says that for you folks that are here to pick up this message, the primary thing to focus on is the fact that Chiron is moving into Aries in order to readjust and restructure and bring order into the realm of passion, passionate love, love in human relationships, love in the widest circumstances here on this planet. It has everything to do with the fact that we've got Pluto in Capricorn and Uranus in an earth sign in Taurus, moving back into Taurus. So much happening. So the first card that came out, if you don't know and you're new, welcome. I am a channeler and I work with spirit guides and I channel the messages. I use the cards to illustrate the messages that are coming through. So some of you have been going through upheaval and heartbreak, and we see the Three of Swords here. So there's more discussion from my spirit guides about that process. And you've moved in such a way that it is time to stand in a place of innocence. We see the Deer card here from the animal medicine realm. Yesterday, I believe we had the blank shield. And so here we see another notice of the shield. That is how you are to stand in that energy. Innocent, new, reborn, trusting, highly alert, my spirit guides are saying. The way a fawn comes into the meadow with its mother, and Spirit's talking about the guidance that's coming through to you through these messages. So the next thing that came out, this card is magic, and we see the image of a child in a sense, youthful energy, in standing fully in the magic of the moment as things shift and change. So in this realm of magic, it is important to be in the feminine side of your energy, I believe, and understand that the universe has joined forces with the actions that you have taken. You are the one who's creating magic. And I'm going to get to each one of these cards, but if you look down the row, you'll see it is the action that you took to balance yourself and to move forward with your energy that creates magic, because when you take an action with your heart and in your own life, you literally attract to you the forces of the universe that want to assist you. And that's what manifesting is really all about. You have to take the first step. So for this moment, for this day, the action to take is to stand like the fawn in the magic of a new existence, rediscovering the world. A child believes in magic, and Spirit says it's time for you to regain and recapture your belief in yourself, in the magic of your existence. And this, from the Journey of Love Oracle, is about Earth Angel. So Spirit's saying that's how you stand now when you come through this process that you've been through, however painful it might have been. You become an Earth Angel because the magic of the universe is turning its wheel in your direction. Yesterday we saw the World card. Now it is leading the reading, followed by the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. That is the magic that you are creating. And that's your birthright as an Earth Angel, to come and be in this place in a spiritual way with all the inspiration that resides and the clarity that you have gained now because you've gone through this transition. It's been a rite of passage. And it's a rite of passage to help you understand the inspiration and the cup, the sacred cup of love, how you bring that to yourself and then are able to wield it and share it in all your relationships. So as you turn the world and you stand in this moment of magic, you have an amazing rebalancing going on in your life, and you are taking your clarity, and it is causing you to move forward in a very majestic way, because it literally has stimulated the magic of the universe. And so if we look at this line coming across, you are coming into a place of celebration. And Spirit's talking about the magic of being alive. Allow yourself to feel the happiness of your own existence, the magic. Spirit's talking about when a fawn steps into a field for the first time after its birth. So they're talking about rebirth, talking about the magic of existence and what it is to feel yourself as a spirit being, transitioning through your soul contract when it comes to your love relationships. And so you have a renewed ability to celebrate yourself. And from that clarity that you've gained, when you move on, you now have the ability to speak. The Page of Wands is a very powerful figure. It is about passion. Passionate, new understanding, and new things that you are able to speak about. The way you speak about yourself, the way you speak about love, and the way you speak about the transition that you're going through. So, my spirit guides are basically saying it is time to speak, celebrate yourself, and understand that the way you offer your passion has been renewed. It's part of why the Page of here is here, the Page of Wands, and it's also about the beginning of a cycle. Truly acknowledging that you are beginning a new cycle. It's time to speak your truth. And perhaps, because we see this line of inspiration, transformation, wielding magic, the magic that is coming to you when you bring this clarity forward and you start your new cycle has to do with the heartbreak that you just went through. And I do believe, because we see the celebration and the Page of Wands, I think it's time when you might be able to have the ability to speak your truth. Make sure you do it in a way that is gentle and loving and filled with the magic of recreation. Spirit saying, be the earth angel. If you feel that you need to come to closure and you need to have a discussion, you need to speak about your truth, Spirit's talking about family. So there are some folks out there who need to sit with their families and talk about what is happening, what the result of this broken heart brought to you, and the way it brought you into this 0 point. You see how the Fool is looking up into the Three of Swords? It is truly about clarity and understanding that has brought you to a very, very new place within yourself, and therefore standing in the world, because the Fool is aligned with the universe. The Fool brings forward the energy, the magic of manifestation in conjunction with the universe. And look, the last card is the Star card, where you do begin to wield your magic in this way, and you understand something about yourself, about the way you have been available, what you've been willing to accept, and what you are now willing to understand, and how that moves you forward into manifesting this beautiful prophecy. This is a prophecy about a new world coming forward because you now stand as an earth angel in your life. You have total clarity, and your cup of love, your ability to love, it's a prophecy about what you are able to do now and what you are able to, how you are able to transform when you balance and you move on. That does activate the universe. Spirit's saying that is why the Fool card is here. You literally begin to manifest. That's how it works when you manifest something that you want. So we've got the full moon coming forward. We've got Chiron coming into Aries. That is about the personal I. That's what's going to be healing in part in this next period of time. As long as Aries is in, or Chiron rather, is aligned with Aries, it is about healing the personal I, the passion, new understanding, new clarity about passion, and being able to be strong enough in yourself to celebrate what you've learned with this great rebalancing, and being able to speak about the process that you've been through. And it might be that you're speaking about it with your partner, because we see some celebration. We see the Three of Cups. When you stand in a gentle place in your life with wonder, you begin to celebrate yourself and the cups that did come through for you. You develop the ability to speak about the experience that you had and the transformation that it brought to you and your intentions. Spirit saying intentions and abilities to begin to manifest what you want. It is about speaking. Perhaps some of you, Spirit's talking about some people are going through a fracture in marriage. It is a moment when that can be healed, but you must move away from the energy that brought that forward. They're talking about the way you've been available in love and what you have been willing to accept. So there's something about yourself that you're learning. That's why the rebalancing is here and the celebration. Because yesterday we were talking about the feather, the lightness of being that comes when you have this ability to be fully in your own power. Allow yourself to have a blank slate. So, Spirit's saying there's a difference between, a profound difference, they're correcting me, between reaction and response. And so this message is about response in conjunction with the universe when you stand in the magic of the moment, a gentle soul, a tender heart, a wounded heart, wanting to and willing to understand what your soul contract is with the universe in this way. And these are the things that have brought you to this moment. So Spirit says when the full moon comes, I think this came out yesterday too, bless all of it. Understand the concept that you bring to yourself that which you need in order for you to develop as a heart chakra awakened being in this place. If it is time to come to a new place of ability to give forward your messages with clarity, maybe that's the place you're moving on to. Your new ability to speak about your love, about your passion, about your desires. New growth is standing there on the staff. Little leaves are sprouting, in case you can't see it. Isn't that beautiful? And looking forward with intention. This is also mirroring the World card because pages are not about young, youthful, irresponsible energy, despite what most people say. It's about being connected to the full cycle. The page initiates. The page has intention. The page has a lot of power to bring a cycle from beginning to completion. And that's what we're seeing here. Stand in the magic of this moment. Speak your truth with tenderness and love. Be vulnerable, which means be honest. Gather your strength to yourself. If there are things you need to speak about with your spouse, with your loved one, if you need to have a final conversation because you're ending a relationship, Spirit says you have the ability to do so. It's important to balance yourself, to celebrate yourself, know you're going through a new cycle as you move into this ability to speak about your passion because you have magic on your side now. So the rune that came out was the rune for opening. I'm going to read that from the book once again for you so that you can understand the totality of the message. That is the rune Kano. It's really beautiful and it sits just before the rune of harvest, which is lovely. There's talking about the moon. Something is happening tomorrow for all of you that are doing your best to stand in the magic of the moment. And my spirit guides are saying thank you for being willing to be standing in your life in this way with wonder as an earth angel and someone who is able to bring balance and move from that place into the magic of your existence. So this rune Kano is about opening. It is about fire. It is about the torch. This is the rune of opening and renewed clarity. It is about dispelling the darkness that has been shrouding some part of your life. You are free now to both receive gifts and to know the joy of non-attached giving. Kano is the rune for the morning of activities, for serious, clear intent and concentration, all of which are essential at the beginning of any endeavor. This is one of the 13 cycle runes, and the protection offered by Kano is this. The more light you have, the better you can see what is trivial, what is outmoded in your own conditioning. I believe that's why the Three of Swords is showing up in the way it is. That is part of the transition you're making. It's not just about a breakup, of course. It's always about introspection. How did I draw this to myself? Why did I agree? Spirit says, why did I agree to accept what I accepted? And what would I like to create? What did I learn from this? How can I use the magic of the moment to open myself to new love brought in by the divine forces of the universe that are working really hard for my benefit? So in relationships, there can now be a mutual opening up, which you might trigger and set in motion. Do you see this? There are some of you who really can heal. My spirit guides are talking about marriage partners. You know, most relationships go through moments of crisis and rebalancing and healing that does bring forward a celebration. To move away from the things that were preventing, Spirit saying, perfect union on a soul basis. And it requires a lot of bravery. And there is a lot of bravery in this line. A lot of bravery coming forward as you move and begin to speak your truth and your power. So recognize that while on the one hand you are limited and dependent, on the other you exist at the perfect center where the harmonious and beneficent forces of the universe merge and radiate. That's the magic in this situation. So you are that center. Understand yourself now as an earth angel, a being of magic, a spiritual light walking here in a human form. So simply put, if you've been operating in the dark, there is now enough light to see that the patient on the operating table is yourself. And that's what my spirit guides were just talking about. So love yourself. Stand in the incredible magic that's coming forward on this completion at the full moon tomorrow. Spirit says, write your prayers down. Release the things that need to go. But more important than that, know that you're finishing the cycle that brought this to you in order to help you get in line with the universe and transform and bring forward magic. Our Spirit wants me to move this up. Let's see, Spirit. They want it sort of right in the middle. How about if I put it like that? And they want this on, right on top. So I know this is a challenging situation that many of you have been through. But, you know, the other thing is this is true for all of us. These love energy readings are meant to help soul travelers understand the magnetic forces of the universe in a day-by-day way. So we are all working on this, and I'm here to join you in this effort. I'm sending you my love, sending you my best wishes, and my congratulations, because this is what you have been. This is your birthright. This is what your soul contract was about when you came here. Please feel free to share whatever you'd like to share on the message thread below the video. I love hearing from you folks, and I appreciate your love and your appreciation that you've been forwarding to me while these new messages come forward from Moonrise Cottage. A new cycle for me, balancing things and wanting to give forward messages from the universe. So if you want information about me, of course, it's in the information box below. I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Enjoy the full moon. Thanks, everyone.